Anthony Jeselnik, the worst crowd I ever had. Let's get right into it, man. I don't want to hold y'all up, man. Let's get right into it.
Great to be here in Montreal tonight. Great to be here. This past weekend, I had to go to Boston with my girlfriend, stay with her dad. Could not have been more uncomfortable. He wouldn't let us sleep in the same bedroom together, you know? He goes, "Sorry, buddy, I just don't trust you." I said, "Trust me, buddy. I'm fucking your daughter." My baby brother's in high school now, and we're close. But sometimes he'll try to take advantage of that, you know? A couple months ago, he calls me up, he goes, "Anthony, I just cut school for no reason. And now I need you to write me a sick note and then forge Dad's signature and make it good." And I did my best, but I'm horrible at stuff like that. Teacher took one look at the note and said, "Mikey, you expect me to believe this? You don't have AIDS."
Real quick, I want to know why you guys like Anthony Jeselnik, okay? Tell me if you've ever been to a show, if you've ever met him, anything like that. Give me some backstory in the comments. You know, I'm new to him. This is probably like my second or third reaction, so make sure you check him out up on the channel, all right?
You don't have AIDS. Oh, fantastic. If you guys like that AIDS joke, I've got some great news.
We love
You're
Savage.
gonna love this next AIDS joke.
Sounds crazy.
I just got an email from an ex-girlfriend of mine telling me that she has AIDS. And I didn't...
Wow.
I like your style.
If you into dark humor and savage jokes like me, just write "me too" in the comments, because I would be cracking up just like her. Like, I love all savage comedy. I think comedians don't need to be limited on what they say. You feel me? These are the people that bring brightness to people's weeks and bring brightness to people's days, so stop acting like that.
I like your style. I just got an email from an ex-girlfriend telling me that she has AIDS, and I didn't know how to comfort her. So I just wrote back, "I know." I just read the biography.
Like, what do you say, though? Seriously, like, what do you say? Could you guys try to, like, tell me what do you say to your ex that writes you that? Like, I don't know what to say. It's scary, very scary.
The guy who invented Super Mario Brothers. Did you know that when he was a kid, people used to laugh at him when he would kill turtles with a hammer? I once dated a girl who owned a parakeet. Oh my God. That fucking thing never shut up. But the bird was cool.
Yeah, he reminds me of, like, Rodney Dangerfield. Like a Rodney Dangerfield.
God, my girlfriend's so sensitive. A couple months ago, she got her hair cut. 2 inches cut off her hair, came home and cried for 2 hours. Finally went to her and said, "Baby, what are you so upset about? It's just a haircut." I'm the one who's got to find a new girlfriend.
He might even be like Norm.
You guys have been a really good crowd. I mean, obviously, I've had way better. But I also had worse. I think the worst crowd I ever had was in this place called Great Barrington, Massachusetts. Have you guys ever heard of that? It's like a small town, like a couple hours north of New York, in between here and New York. It's like a nice place. They got trees and shit. But they just have one bar where everyone goes every night, you know. And one night I'm there doing a show, and it's going pretty well until I tell this joke. I say, guys, favorite writer of all time, favorite author? William Shakespeare. Love Shakespeare. I still read Shakespeare today. And people will argue with me that it's impractical to read so much Shakespeare. But let me learn you something. If it wasn't for Romeo and Juliet, I would have totally overreacted when my fiancée killed herself. Now, clearly, clearly that's not a joke for everybody, right? I mean, pretty much just people who read. But wherever I go,
Savage.
at least one person will laugh really hard at that joke, you know, but not in Great Barrington, Massachusetts. In Great Barrington, Massachusetts, it was like a dead, angry silence until a guy yells out, Great Barrington, Massachusetts is the suicide capital of the country.
Oh, God.
And we hate that stuff here. Now, that's a tough situation. Luckily, I'm a professional. I knew I had 3 options to get out of it. Option number 1, apologize to everybody. Say, you guys, I'm really sorry.
I hate
I didn't
when
know
comedians do that
about your town. But if I had, I never would have told that joke. Not my style.
Exactly.
Option number 2, point out the obvious. You should all move. But instead I went with option number 3. And I said, you know what? Fuck Great Barrington, Massachusetts. The only good thing I can say about this town is the suicide rate isn't as high as it should be.
Oh.
Thank you, everybody.
I love savage comedy. I love dark humor, man. If nobody's offended, it wasn't funny enough, you know? Anthony Jeselnik is definitely hilarious. You know, I've seen 2 things from him so far, so I'm always open to other suggestions that y'all might have, okay? Like I'm telling you, make sure y'all subscribe. We're at 48,000 on the channel right now, 49,000 on the channel, on our way to 1 million subs. So make sure you guys hit the top bell and stay locked in, and I'll check you guys on the next one.